Welcome to I Build PC. So I build computers as a hobby, and I had a mini ITX machine, but I really wanted to build something that was a full ATX machine as well, so like a second machine. And the criteria for the second machine was pretty much I wanted something that was all black, no RGB, and to spend the least amount of money possible, but to have something that was like good looking. So I managed to spend around $600, I believe, that's AUD, and I will show you guys my latest build. Okay, here goes my latest build. So I've got the ID Cooling Frozen Tower. I have these 120mm T30 hydraulic bearing powered fans at the top for exhaust and one in the back. The Frozen ID Cooling Tower has got two anti-vibration fans, both pointing to the rear of the case to exhaust heat out that way. I've got here 4 sticks of 8GB RAM, I believe, so that is in total 32 gigabytes of RAM. And I have the Sabertooth Z87 motherboard. Unfortunately, the Z87 motherboard logo is hiding behind this fan here, so you can't see it. But it is a tough gaming one, and it comes with this cool black plating on it. So it sort of just looks cool with the black plating, on there. And I have got a 1080 8GB. It's the non-TI version, but I did get it for a good price, like $150 AUD, so can't complain. I actually de-shrouded the GPU to get better cooling and actually just to make it more quiet, and I put two 120mm fans on it, as you can see. Now these 120mm fans are the Arctic fans. I've just removed the logo on the fan. I just wanted it all black. So that's the de-shrouded GPU there. And this is a pretty cool little anti-sag bracket. It's just a Hot Wheels black Porsche 911, I believe. And it's just a cool way of using it as an anti-sag. So I'll just reverse out a little bit and show you guys the build like that. And the case, by the way, is the Jonsbo U6 case I got on special. It's got this beautiful all aluminium look to it. I love the aesthetics of it. And the interesting thing is that you could just slide the whole case out to build it. If you want to Google it, you'll know what I mean. And the weird but interesting thing is that this back panel is glass. So you can see all the cables in the back there. So that means that you have to have decent enough, cabling on the back section there, because obviously that's on display. And I actually had to cut a port for the 8-pin power connector, CPU power connector in the back there. So that's been a Dremeled hole there that I cut custom. And this is the back of the case there. And the cool thing is that this is all aluminium. And obviously you've got the perforations at the top there for the exhaust. And these vents on the side here is to run these front fans. I've got two Arctic front fans on here pushing cool air in. Now I opted just for two because the third is sort of at the bottom and that's blowing air down there, and there was no real point to it, to be honest. Now the interesting thing is that if you look closely here, I'm using a PCIe NVMe adapter, because the CPU I have on this computer is an i7-4790K, so it's like a 4-core 4th gen chip, but it boosts up to like 4.5 gigahertz or something like that, which is pretty good. But anyway, because the motherboard is of an older generation, it doesn't have NVMe, so I had to pair an SSD, and also I got this NVMe to PCIe adapter right there, which is an amazing thing. It's got a little heatsink on it and it actually works. So I run my primary game CS2 off this and it runs very fast. It's got fast write speeds. I've got this network card that I also installed there as well, which is a Wi-Fi 6 network card on that little PCIe thing. The only thing I really don't like on this motherboard is this LED, this green LED which stays on. I need to go into the BIOS and find out how to switch that off because it's uber annoying. Other than that, I really like the colorway of the extension cables. They do look fantastic and it does suit the build. So that's an introduction to my latest build. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and press this power button. There we go. And that is the build powered on. I am using a fan controller software to run the fans quietly when they need to and boost them up under load. So overall, guys, I am very happy with my latest ATX build to accompany my ITX build, obviously.